So just some thoughts there about the topic search, and that's what I would like you to be thinking about between now and our next class meeting, in addition to the work that you're doing for your Henrietta Lacks position paper. Let me show you now some of the things that I did to come up with this list of potential topics. I'm going to start at the library. Actually, we'll go back to the library home page, and I've skipped a step here, and show you some great resources for research. And the library has already created videos to explain these things, so I'm not going to duplicate that here. But when you go to the MCC library, over here in the menu on the right are the databases. It's also linked here under the resources. We can look at databases by alphabetical order or by subject. We'll talk more about this in class as we begin the actual research process. But sometimes looking through some of these databases can be a good way to come up with topic ideas. One of them that is particularly helpful for that purpose of just searching for a potential topic is this opposing viewpoints in context. And if you click on that, that should take us to the Thomson-Gale Group Opposing Viewpoints webpage. Let's see if it loads for us here. Sure enough. And so we have topics here organized under big headings, and you can expand those to see more. So I think I just clicked on law, law and politics. And so we have lots and lots of topics here. Now some of these are going to be too broad. I mean, you're not going to write a 3-4 page paper with the topic being Iraq or Iraq, if you prefer. However, there are some that are more narrow, like parental consent for abortion or late-term partial birth for abortion. We're not going to probably handle huge topics in a 3 to 4 page paper and do them any justice. But this is a good place to get started in terms of just thinking about broad topics, and then from there you have to do the work of narrowing it down and trying to make it more manageable for our purposes for this paper. Okay, so again, that was the opposing viewpoints in context, and you can access that for free through the MCC databases right here from the MCC Library's homepage. Okay. Another good thing to do is just to look at popular news sites and see what kinds of things are popping up in the news. Certainly, we're going to see lots of stuff about the political debates that we've had recently, but but you may find some stories that might trigger you to think about some different topics that maybe you wouldn't think about otherwise without having looked at a site like this. This is Yahoo News. I also pulled up USA Today. Here's an article about the recent controversial issue with the policeman slamming the high school girl to the floor, and then he lost his job. So we've had lots of things going on with the controversy about police and the use of force, and people on different sides of that issue saying that the police basically are doing what they're trained to do and people just need to be more respectful, and other people saying that police are abusing their power and so on. And so looking at newspapers like this can maybe lead you to some topics that maybe you wouldn't have thought of otherwise. Another great site for both for probably finding information for this paper, but also for generating topic ideas is procon.org, which is a site that is and the whole purpose of this is to show pros and cons of controversial issues, to help us to think about all the different angles that some of these complex issues involve. And so you can see there's a most popular list here: gun control, medical marijuana, illegal immigration, animal testing. You saw some of those kinds of things in my list. You can look at these by category like this. So we're looking at health and medicine, education, world international issues, science and technology, politics, religion, media and entertainment. We've got all kinds of stuff here. And yes, we have sports here. You can also just flip it and go topics A to Z, where it actually provides a research question to be answered. Is sexual orientation determined at birth? Or is it, some people believe, a choice that people make? So you have lots of stuff at this website as well that, again, might be helpful, will be helpful probably once you start to write your papers, but certainly very helpful to help to come up with a topic. Also, some colleges and universities have topic subject search guides. This one is from the University Library at University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. And so it's just an alphabetical listing of, again, broad topics, but that, campus sexual assault, the Patriot Act, but that would need to be narrowed down, but it gives you a place to start. Okay? And so what I want you to do is to be thinking about this paper and to be thinking about topics that you think will work for you or could potentially work for you, and to come up with a list similar to the one that I showed you. If I can find that document again, right here. And we should have a list of 8 to 10 topics. Okay, and then once you've done that, just mark a few that you think have maybe they're your front runners. We are going to make sure that we don't have a bunch of people using the same topic, and so it's good to have a favorite and maybe a couple of backups in mind when you come back to class next time. Okay, again, just thinking about topics right now, but get a move on that, get some stuff on paper so that we can discuss it when I get back. And if you have pressing questions about the essay itself, we'll have plenty of time to discuss that once I get back and we're in class again next week. All right, thanks for your patience and for listening to this creepy voiceover screencast, and I will see you again soon. Take care.